Hey, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to me, my name is CourtneyLSanders. I'm a full-time online business coach as well as wife and mom and sponsored Flexpath MBA student at Capella University. And in this video, I'd love to share some of my best tips for keeping things fresh even as you work online. So even though I'm an online entrepreneur and I've been that way for a few years, and I am a sponsored Flexpath student at Capella, which is an online university, I know the world is shifting to online and the whole world is going virtual. And so for a lot of people, that can mean falling into a rut and, starting to feel a little stale with their work from home or study from home routine. So these are some of the tips that have helped me keep it fresh and just keep things upbeat even as I continue to do both my business work and my schoolwork from home. All right, so my first tip is treat yourself. Literally, this is one of my favorite things to do. So I know sometimes working from home, you want to get in a routine because that's a really good thing. It helps keep you disciplined and keep you on track. But with routine, it's easy for things to get stale and it can feel a little boring. So I love to treat myself by just maybe having my favorite candle in the room that I'm doing my schoolwork in or that I'm doing my business work in, or maybe buying a new bouquet of flowers for the week. So it can be very simple, very inexpensive things, but I just like to give myself little treats either throughout the day or throughout the week just to keep my spirits up and to be excited about tackling yet another online project or tackling another paper for school, instead of getting in the mindset of like, oh, I'm doing homework again online, or oh, I'm doing business stuff again online. I get excited because I'm like, oh, today's the day that I bring that new candle out of the box, or today's the day that I get a new bouquet of flowers, or today's the day that I don't know, get a different pillow and snuggly blanket, to lay in while I do my schoolwork. So I just try to find little ways to treat myself in order to keep it fresh. Okay, my second tip is going along with those lines, and that is give yourself a change of scenery. So I like to do this both inside of the house and outside of the house. For the most part, I tend to do most of my work here in my office where I'm recording this, but there are times, sometimes even whole weeks, where I'm like, you know what, I don't really want to do my work in my office. It feels too stuffy. And so I'll go find a nice spot by the window, upstairs. Sometimes I will even go outside in our backyard and just lay out a blanket. Maybe I'll even have lunch out there and make myself a sandwich or something, and I'll just make it a nice experience, but I'm making sure that I'm moving to a different location. So I love to do change of scenery, and I love to do that even outside of the home. So I love to go to different parks and fire up my hotspot on my phone and use the Wi-Fi there. So any way that I can just kind of keep things different and really take advantage of a change of scenery, I love to do that because it just really keeps me mentally stimulated and really keeps me engaged with my work. Okay, my third tip for keeping things fresh and upbeat when you are sticking to a work from home or study from home routine is you want to make sure that you are celebrating offline. So I know we do most of our work online, whether that's our professional work or our schoolwork, it gets very easy to think that you have to do everything online. And so even when you hit a big milestone, maybe you are up for a big promotion at work, or you made a big sale in your business, or you finally turned in that paper and you got a distinguished from your professor. At least that's the case for me. I get really excited when I get distinguished marks from my professors at Capella. You want to celebrate, and it's all too easy to just fire up social media and post to your friends and get congratulations that way, and that feels like celebration. And it is celebration, but again, it's easy to slip in that rut where you're doing everything online. So while I love to do my schoolwork online, I love to do my business online, I also like to celebrate my wins offline. And that could be something very simple as taking myself out for ice cream, simple as going on a walk in my favorite park, simple as just driving through different neighborhoods or, around a lake or something in my city. So just make sure that you're taking that time to, go outdoors, get fresh air, get that change of scenery outside, and just really celebrate outside of your laptop and outside of the house. And that can really keep things, fresh and upbeat for you, so that when you do come back and you do your work online, you really feel recharged and regenerated. So these are my best tips for staying up on both your schoolwork and your professional work in our newly virtual world that we're all moving to. I hope these were helpful for you. Again, I am a sponsored Flexpath MBA student at Capella University. And if you want to check out the rest of my vlogs, go ahead and check out my playlist where I share all about how my MBA is working for me. And with that, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.